Infinity War with Don Cheadle, who will no longer do press with me. I've been sort of put under surveillance by Marvel.
Marvel, yeah, they don't want you talking about anything.
They got a lot of reach in the world, and
that's correct.
And I've learned my lesson.
All right. Well, I mean, can you give us any hint of anything? I don't want to get you in trouble with the studio or Marvel, but I mean, maybe could you even just do we know the title? Do we know the title? Could you?
All right, I think I could probably tell you that.
Really?
I think it's out there already. The title of the next Avengers movie is... That's out there, right?
I can't believe that you just told us. That's the biggest spoiler ever.
That's out there.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
I swear that's out there. This will be giving away too much.
No, just don't give away too much, yeah.
So, in the final battle, Bruce Banner is in... right?
Yeah.
And he wakes up and he's like, oh! Turns into the Hulk. He busts out of this tank, right?
Yeah.
And he's like...
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers 4. So last night on the Jimmy Fallon show, Mark Ruffalo was on there and he's potentially spoiled some stuff, but not really. But before we get into the video, we do have a competition going. The winner of the last competition, I'll put a picture overlay at top. He looks very happy with his giveaway. So we're giving away an Infinity War Blu-ray or Deadpool Super Duper Edition. All you got to do is follow the Twitch channel, which is over the top now, and drop a comment down below telling me when the X-Men will appear in the MCU, which movie, and why, and how. So, let's get into this video. So, yesterday what happened was MCU Cosmic, aka Jeremy Conrad, released an article on his website, very reputable source, very cool dude, about the title being Avengers 4 Annihilation. Now, this isn't really the first time this title came up, because just after the Infinity War movie came out, there was someone on Reddit talking about Annihilation, and a few people did actually say that. So, it's a bit hard to tell if this is the real title. Why? Because they said no one's figured out yet Annihilation was, I think, the fourth kind of name people came up with. What's this got to do with the video? So, the Spoiler King was on the Jimmy show last night talking about Avengers 4, and then he said the title for Avengers 4 is beep, 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 beep. Then towards the end of his kind of segment, he went on to talk about the ending of Avengers 4, and it's like beep, 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 beep. Now, you got to look at this two ways. Either they're just trolling you because it is New York Comic Con. I mean, the Aquaman new trailer came out, so it's easy PR for them. Because you got to think about it, it's a live audience. Although I don't think it's shown live, there is a live audience when they record it. So is the whole crowd going to sign a non-disclosure agreement? I don't know if you've ever been to an early screening for a movie or something like that, but usually what happens is, or at least when I've been to them, is you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which is basically saying you will not say anything until it's publicly out there. So if he did say the title is Avengers 4 Annihilation, it would be a bit weird, because you've also got to factor in, they said that literally no one knows the title. The stars, I mean, Mark Ruffalo might be the Spoiler King, but he's not very important. He's not high up in Disney. And then they took to the internet, and the Russo brothers fired Mark Ruffalo, but anyone that knows anything knows that they're employed by Disney Marvel. They're not employed by directors. They wouldn't even have the power to fire him. So you got to look at it two ways. Either they're just trolling and having some fun. Pretty cool. Mark Ruffalo seems a pretty awesome dude. It's New York Comic Con weekend, and they want to be popping. I mean, it was trending. Mark Ruffalo is famous for doing this kind of stuff. I suppose the Disney snipers weren't out for him. But you got to look at it this way. If they are going to call it Annihilation, that comic book arc did entail people like the Silver Surfer, the Super Skrulls, Galactus, Annihilus as well, which they can't really do until the Fox Disney merger goes through 100%. So did Mark Ruffalo reveal anything? Most likely not. Time will tell. Now, I'm not saying the information is incorrect, but what I am saying is if in the next couple of weeks Disney don't come out and say, yeah, it's Avengers 4 Annihilation, then they were just trolling. And it's a very interesting thing. I mean, I don't like to keep talking about the title on this channel. You guys are probably getting fed up about it, but I did have a bunch of questions about it. on my DMs. So I wanted to address it, and it's an interesting topic point, but take it with a grain of salt. Because do you really think everyone in the crowd is going to sign a non-disclosure agreement? No, because that would take so long for about 100 people to sign it. I'm pretty sure it's all an act and they were trolling and nothing was really said. It was a pretty funny segment. Obviously, being like not from America, I had to watch it like this morning. That's why this video is probably later than most other commentary based channels, but I do want to get it out there for you guys. So guys, let me know, did Mark Ruffalo confirm it was Avengers 4 Annihilation, or Avengers 4 Disassembled, or Avengers 4 Eternity War? I mean, personally, I don't think Annihilation is actually the best title, and it doesn't really make much sense because Annihilation kind of happened during Infinity War. I mean, half the universe is already like disappeared, so if they're going to bring back half the population, why would that be Annihilation? Or is it like a play on words to the character Annihilus? It's very interesting. You guys know we talk about everything Marvel related. Although we are pulling back on the Marvel DC string, sorry, we'll still be talking about Marvel stuff. So guys, let me know all your comments down below. Do you think Mark Ruffalo was just trolling? Personally, we do think Mark Ruffalo was just trolling. Although Annihilation would be a really cool name, and if it is true, props to Jeremy Conrad at MCUcosmic.com. A very cool source. But it's just interesting to find out what the title is. I mean, you guys must be getting fed up with titles, because it's like, how can there be 10 different titles? It's just interesting. I mean, I would still like it to be called Avengers 4 Infinity Gauntlet, personally. But it's interesting. So, guys, we do have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Warstu, where we talk about all comic book things on there. Gaming, pop culture, comic books, other stuff. Like, generally just talk about anything. So, if you do want to come over there, we stream most Monday nights, Thursday nights, Friday, and Saturday. So we try to stream at least 3 nights a week if we can. Anyway, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. But first, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.